央视新闻的各位网友们，大家好，这里是北京首都国际机场。俄罗斯总统普京乘坐的飞机刚刚抵达这里。
Welcome tuning in with CGTN New Media. We are here live to you from Beijing Capital International Airport. And Russian President Vladimir Putin just touched down in Beijing for third Belt and Road Forum. And President Putin is the old friend and good friend to China, and this is also his third time to attend BRF. And the welcome ceremony is also ready. The guard also ready to welcome, the owner of guard also ready to welcome President Putin, and also the media from home and abroad also here waiting for President Putin. So we are very soon will see the airplane is now taxiing.
各位央视新闻的网友，这里是北京首都国际机场。
Once again, if you just tune in with CGTN New Media, we are here. Russian President Vladimir Putin just touched down in Beijing International Capital Airport and to attend the third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation. The third BRF started today and also lasts for 2 days, and there will be a high quality construction of a Belt and Road for common prosperity, and expected to feature participation from representatives from the over 130 countries, and also the event marks the 10th anniversary of the Belt and Road Initiative. That's also an important platform for international cooperation. For the first and second one held in 2017 and 2019 respectively, and President Putin attended the previous 2 times of the forum and also delivered the keynote speech. 10 years ago, President Xi put forward the initiative. This initiative also aligned with the Russian development plan and the Eurasian development plan.
近日，普京在莫斯科接受了总台高端访谈的独家专访。他表示，
President Putin also received the interview by CMG, and President Putin mentioned that the ABRI actually is very aligned with the thought of the Eurasian development plan, and some people think that the ABRI is the one that will controlling the world, but we see it differently. We see that bring more opportunities to us. We talk about we want to build a bigger Eurasian, so that's also could get more synergy with the BRI, and we talk about within the framework and BRI. No one force you to do something. Everyone exploring their own way to seek the common ground, and also to think about that any common products that are accepted by all parties in order to reach the win-win cooperation. That's also the philosophy mentioned by President Xi that's different from other countries' wrong thinking. Once again, you are looking at this is the airplane carrying Russian President Vladimir Putin arrived in Beijing Capital International Airport.
那他对“一带一路”的评价呢，也让我想到了习主席提出的一个重要的理念，就是人类命运共同体。10年前的2013年3月，习近平主席在俄罗斯莫斯科国际关系学院首次提出。10
years ago, in 2013, President Xi, for the very first time, mentioned the Belt and Road Initiative. That's also a plan given to the world by China to build the BRI in order to realize the community with a shared future for mankind. This year marks the 10th anniversary of the BRI, and Russia is also very important participation. With the joint efforts by the 2 countries, ABRI also delivered more outcomes with the synergy created by the Eurasian plan. And the bilateral the trade also increased and also reaching 200 billion. And also China's the automobile also sells more in Russia, and more than 1,000 Chinese car makers also made their business in Russia. And also we could see more Russian products, including chocolates, wines, also sold in China. That also gets more popular in a Chinese household. Once again, to all the viewers, we are here in the Beijing Capital International Airport. You can see this is the airplane, and right now let's stop here. And this is the airplane carrying Russian President Vladimir Putin. And President Putin will attend the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation. And we got this great angle to bring you the closer picture. So very soon we will see Russian President Vladimir Putin. President Xi visits Russia in early spring, and here President Putin visited China back in the late autumn. And also we talk about President Xi also chose Russia as the first country after President Xi was elected president 10 years ago. And I could see that a lot of reporters, my colleagues, are also waiting here. In March this year, President Xi arrived in Russia and also to sign the articles published by two presidents. Two presidents revealed the historical journey. And also President Xi mentioned that over the past decade, he made 8 visits to Russia. And for each time, he came with high expectations and returned with a fruitful results. And also President Putin also mentioned that he also maintained a very close contact with President Xi, either the formal or informal meetings. And we also could see like the two presidents actually had a lot of really good memories. In 2014, President Xi, at the invitation of President Putin, attended the Sochi Winter Olympic Games opening ceremony. And also at that time, the two presidents also said that welcomed President Putin to attend the Beijing Winter Olympic Games. So we could see that, yes, indeed, the President Putin attended the 2022 Winter Olympic Games in Beijing and attended the opening ceremony. March this year, President Xi visited Russia and also to send invitation to President Putin and invite Putin to visit China at the occasion of the BRI. So you can see here, yes, President Putin is here in Beijing. Once again, you are looking at this is the live footage from Beijing Capital International Airport. And President Putin from Russia arrived in Beijing to attend the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation. So very soon there will be a small welcome ceremony at the airport. We could see the Guard of Honor right now is ready in position to welcome the Russian president.
今年3月，习近平主席在同普京会谈的时候提到了一个细节。他说，此访期间，我们车队途经之处，很多俄罗斯民众自发挥手致意，让我深切感到中俄关系具有深厚的
In March, President Xi mentioned one thing to President Putin that along his journey and the trouble in Russia, a lot of people actually waved their hands to President Xi. And also President Xi felt a really hospitality and warmth in Russia. I hope that we can give President Putin the same warmth and hospitality again here in Beijing.
各位央视新闻的网友，这里是北京首都国际机场。
To all the viewers, if just tuning in with CGTN New Media, we are here at Beijing Capital International Airport. President Vladimir Putin from Russia Federation just arrived in Beijing to attend the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation. In 2017 and 2019, the first and second BRF was held, and President Putin attended both opening ceremonies and delivered a keynote speech.
From
the 15th of October, we welcome the air representatives and head of states and guests from different countries and regions attend the BRF in Beijing.
热情友好的接待和欢迎。 无论是深夜还是清晨，记者们都非常关注远道而来的各国客人。
And we also hope that we could show our hospitality and warmth as the host to welcome our guests. So we talk about representatives from over 130 countries and regions will attend the BRF. We talk about the BRF. This forum actually is important the platform for people, for the representatives from different international institutions and countries and regions to reach common ground. So here we can see Vladimir Putin, President of Russia Federation. Once again, you're looking at this is a live coverage coming to you from Beijing Capital International Airport. Vladimir Putin, President of Russia Federation, just touched down in Beijing and welcomed by a group of the representatives here at the airport. And this year marks the 10th anniversary of the BRI, and Russia is a very important partner of this initiative. And guided by the two heads of states, BRI also create a very good synergy with the Eurasian plan, Eurasian economic plan. And we could see more fruits and outcomes coming from these two initiatives. President Putin will attend the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation.
是山水相连的友好邻邦，中俄元首的外交也非常的频密。
China and Russia are the biggest neighbors to each other, and we also have a great bond, and hope that President Putin's visit will further deepen our relations. The two heads of states had visits to each other's countries this year. Once again, you're looking at this is the vehicles with President Putin boarding, and President Putin just landed in Beijing and to attend the third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation. Right now, President Putin is leaving the airport. The third BRF will kick off today, and we hope that there will be more outcomes from the third BRF. Please always stay tuned with CGTN New Media. We'll bring you the latest.